All right, guys, welcome back to Pragmatic Bodybuilding. I'm going to take you through my third and final workout of the week. It's Friday, thankfully. But yeah, today we're going to do back and shoulders. We're starting off here in my office with the machine row, and this is pretty much a high row for me. I feel it a lot in my upper back, especially the traps and the rear delts. That's why I don't do any direct rear delt work, because my rowing pretty much takes care of that. We're going to do 2 sets here though, and we're definitely going to take it to failure. On this particular exercise, I prefer, right in the 8 to 10 rep range. Not to say that there's anything special about 8 to 10 reps, because we know through the research anywhere between 5 to 30 can create hypertrophy. But when it comes to, the exercise in question, I think about the practicality of a rep range. As far as, having a lot of stability, feeling comfortable, feeling safe, and actually enjoying it. So I know if that is all in line, then I'm gonna be more willing to get after it and push myself. And I'm definitely going to push myself. So 2 sets here, both to failure. That's gonna be enough, to get the job done. So typically it's, 2 warm-ups with a lighter load. I'll probably do 1 more set with a little heavier load. Again, the reps will probably be a little lower though. And then I feel like I'll probably be, good to go. Gonna be using the wider handle here. Again, that's gonna turn it a little more into a high row for me. I'm trying to make sure I'm staying super stable, and I'm probably not gonna talk through this set like I typically do, just because this pad is gonna be right into my chest, and I know it's gonna be tough to talk with all that pressure. The goal here again is to just really have a lot of control and stability. So I like to have my feet out in front of me so that way I can grip the floor, because as I'm pulling, my body's gonna wanna go this way, so the seat's holding me in place, so I'm stable up top. But down here in my hips and legs, if I have my legs or feet back here rather, then I'm not gonna be as stable. So I get my feet here, that way I can, brace the floor a bit so I'm super stable. I just really try to create a lot of stability with each exercise that I do. Last week, I did the same weight, which is 90 pounds on each side. And I got roughly 8 or 9 reps on the first set. The second one, I think I got like 7 or 8 maybe. But I think it's good to have some sense as to what you've done prior. So at least it gives you direction and for your effort. Whether I beat last week's numbers or not, doesn't matter. It's more about just having that intention with the effort, so I do reach the appropriate proximity to failure. So kind of know more or less like we need to get in that 8 to 9 ballpark. So we'll see if we can make that happen. Oh yeah, lots of pressure there. Nine, 10, let's do it. Get it. Oh yeah. Ooh, that shit's hard. Got 10 though, so I definitely did at least 1 or 2 more than I did last week on the same set. Again, not that it's super important that I beat those numbers, but it's more the effort, and that was definitely there. Got a stimulus, so I know it definitely did its job. Set 2 of 2. Take this one a little further to failure than I did on the first set. I think I could have squeaked out 1 more, but I know if I would have pushed, this set probably wouldn't be all that great. I know the reps would probably drop off quite a bit. So saving myself for the second set to get more overall volume. So sometimes it's not just about, going to failure every single set as far as like balls to wall, but sometimes, you got to know when to pick your spots. Ooh, I don't even think I could talk to you guys right now. Whew. 2 sets, that's it. So the thing about just doing 1 set is it's just 1 dart. And when you only have 1 dart and you need to hit a bullseye, you're gonna be really focused, really intent, and you're gonna try to aim as perfect as you can. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna make sure that the form is on point, and I'm also on point as far as proximity to failure. And because it is just 1 set and it is an exercise that's not too risky, I'm gonna take it to the house. And then you guys let me know in the comments section if I hit a bullseye or not. All right, so again, creating stability. So I'm getting my knees right now in place. I'm getting my feet in place on the floor as well. I'm actually doing like a calf raise to cinch it all in. And now I feel like I'm very stable and I'm ready to, start pulling. Get it. One more. I can do it. Stay poised. Yep. I can move it a little more, I think. Partials. That's it. Woo! Forearms, especially forearms, they're on fire. And that's another reason why I don't do direct forearm work. This takes care of it. Anytime I grip something, man, I just feel it. So stop talking, I gotta catch my breath here. Get one more quick sip of water here, and then I'll do the last exercise for back. Again, just 1 set. Definitely gonna take it to failure again. And I might tack on a partial or 2. We'll see where my fatigue is at with that. So far, 3 total sets for back, and I do have a pretty good pump. So I know this last set here, it's gonna be plenty. That's 4 sets total for back for the week. I know it doesn't seem like a lot of volume, but just keep in mind, I have a lot of past history, running lower volumes. So I kind of know where my sweet spots are at, especially now that I'm contest prepping. I'm in a deficit, especially yesterday, not feeling all that great. So it wouldn't be wise for me to do more volume, especially this session, coming off a day like that. So just do enough here to get a stimulus, have a couple of refeeds tomorrow and Saturday to charge those batteries back up. And then on Monday, I should, again, feel really, really good and just ready to get after it with my training. So yeah, that first set was a little too heavy. It was actually the same weight as last week. But again, and coming off of yesterday, it was a little tough. So again, I'm gonna create some stability here. Get my knees locked in, my feet are locked in. Get everything nice and packed in right now, so I'm good to go. I'm ready to start pulling. There's 1. 2. Controlling on the way up. Again, controlling the way up. And what I do is make sure I get a full stretch. Once I hear the plates tap, I know I'm there. So I'm just controlling it and then trying to gently get that tap. That's my cue to know where my range of motion is at. All right, it's getting really hard now. Oh yeah. The burn is intense, guys. Like, I want to quit, but I'm not. I'm staying poised, not thinking about it. There we go. Oh wow. It's burning. And I'm done. Ego was starting to get to me there. I was like, I got to prove to you guys that I can get that partial. But my forearms especially is just burning like crazy, as is my lats, my entire back actually. I'm feeling it. So yeah, those 4 sets, I think I hit some good bullseyes. Again, let me know what you guys think. But I'm gonna catch my breath here and then we'll set up for the dumbbell overhead press. So I'm gonna do just 1 acclimation set. I mean, I'm already really warm from the back work, but I just wanna get my shoulders acclimated to the movement. So got 30-pound dumbbells in my hand right now. And you're gonna notice too, as far as how I'm setting the bench up, I have an incline to it, and that's to ease the burden off of my lower back. You know, if that bench was more upright, then there's gonna be probably touch more axial loading there, and with my lower back issues, you know, issues with L4, L5, L5, S1, I just don't want to put any risk. So just inclining that bench kind of eases some of that burden. Yeah, let's get this acclimation set going. I'm not going to talk through this one too much because I've gone through this exercise in previous videos. So if you kind of just look back through the Pragmatic Bodybuilding series here on our channel, you'll find it there. All right, first set of 2. Here we go. We're gonna get 1 in position, stabilize it, get the other one. And again, we're gonna keep control. One more. We'll leave a little gas for the second set. All right, here we go. Last set, make it count. Let's hit another bullseye. Control. There you go. Up strong. There we go. Yep. Yep. Yeah. One more. Make it happen. Bullseyes. There we go. There. Just like last week, guys, I appreciate the support, the positivity. If you guys have any questions, any comments, drop them below. And I'll do my best to interact with you guys. So hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll talk more next week. Get out of here. Go to class. Crazy kid.